activity, a quick warm-up, hitting cross court only, all 4 people on the court with 2 balls at the same time. So there's going to be 1 ball going cross court on the forehand side, 1 ball going cross court on the backhand side. And you're only doing... if you're on the backhand side, just start with a forehand drop serve.
Okay. Can I be on this side? I'm better.
You're going to do great, okay?
Can I be on this side, though?
You can switch with Kanoa.
Okay,
All right, let's start that. Quick little warm-up. So before we get into serving, guys, I want you to move your upper body, get those joints nice and ready. Only drop serve, Chase. What's that? Good on you. So you're going to be performing for me today. Great volley, Kanoa. Chase, make sure that you are staying behind the baseline or at the baseline because Kanoa hits quite deep. Of course. Just make sure that you stay at the baseline or behind the baseline because Kanoa shots are, would you say they're closer to the net or further away from the net? Okay, so you're going to have to make sure. Yeah. Okay. You go and do your warm-up. Doing great so far. That's better. All right, guys, can I get you to pause for a second and switch sides now? So if you're on the backhand side, I want you to be on the forehand side and the opposite. Kanata, when you're hitting cross court, I want you to make sure that you're aiming to hit the across your body. So go in with your racket across the body, okay? And not twisting your body too early so it doesn't go too far out to that side. Here you go, Kanata. Yeah. What's that? Yes. But start drop serve with a forehand. Better, well done. Yeah. You're starting your drop serve with a forehand and then switching to the backhand. Hold on. Chase, too close to the ball. Where's your step back? You got to get behind the ball to be able to hit it in front of you. All right, guys, pause for a second. The last part of your warm-up is you're going to be now aiming directly to the partner in front of you. So guess how you're going to be hitting now? So you're not going to be doing cross court anymore. You're going to be doing what? Down the line. That's it. So you're going to be hitting down the line to Ryder, and Kanata, you're hitting down the line to Kanoa. Yeah. Now everybody pause for a second, guys. Because you're now changing from cross court to down the line, what's going to change about your swing? Yeah. So you're aiming with your shoulder to the ball. It's going to be a bit more of a prolonged action forward, aiming for the partner right in front of you. Okay? But still swinging your racket, finishing on the shoulder. Now, because Kanata, for example, is going to be hitting forehands, Kanoa will be practicing his backhand. So in 1 or 2 minutes, we're going to be switching. All right, let's keep going. It's better. Swing back early, Kanoa. Well done. All right, let's pause for a second, guys. Everybody come up to the net. So a couple of things when you're changing directions or how you went so far with your warm-up. I do appreciate your enthusiasm, trying to go real hard at the ball and trying to make it really hard for the other person. However, because it was only a warm-up, you could go a little bit more gently, yeah? But now that you guys all warmed up, that's for sure. Chase. We are going to go into our next activity. The two things that I've noticed, however, when you were practicing your ground stroke so far, is some of you hit the ball a couple of times out. So two things, it's either because you're hitting the ball too high, meaning that your contact point with the ball is not at your belly button height. And the second thing is making sure that you swing back early and you're ready for the ball. Okay? So with the next activity, I want you guys to keep it in mind. The next one is going to be all four of you on court again. We're going to start with serving wide. Okay? Now, would you guys like to have the cones set up in the service boxes so you know where to aim? Or would you rather play without the cones? Okay, I love it. Accepting the challenge. Okay, so we're going to do it by starting to serve wide. Let's say, for example, Chase, I'm going to be serving down to you. And you're going to have to return to me cross court. And I'm going to have to return to you cross court as well. Okay? So your first pattern is going to be serving wide. The receiver cross court returns at cross court, and you're hitting it back cross court. Okay? So the reason why can you guys all come up a bit closer to the net for a second? So the reason why we are going to be learning a bit more about the patterns today, and the theme of your lesson today is going to be serving wide, as you could guess. and hit into the open court. So can you tell me the reason why we would try and practice different patterns in the game?
Like,
Get off the net, please, Chase.
if there's different patterns, your opponent won't expect which one's coming.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different combinations.
Okay, so it's going to help you anticipate the game, predict the future of the game, and also going to teach you of how to read another player and essentially win the point. Because when you're using the pattern of play hitting into the open court, it's going to make the other player really uncomfortable and you're going to make him work really hard, right? So let's start by serving wide. I want you guys to keep in mind that you are still aiming with your strings, okay? Now, do you think anything changes with your stance when you're aiming to serve wide?
No, because otherwise they'll know if you're serving wide.
So is there still a slight change possibly to your stance? Yeah? So what sort of change would you make to your stance when you're trying to aim wide? Yeah, so it's only a 2-inch difference. You're only moving slightly towards the target, putting that foot behind you, still staying side on to the service line or to the baseline. So I'm going to start you guys by playing out just one pattern, not playing out a rally, okay? All I want to see is serve wide, return cross court, okay? And then we'll switch sides. So I'll start with, who would like to start first as a server?
Not me, I don't like serving. Yes, please.
Okay. Are you going to love serving after today's lesson? Absolutely. Then you're going to have to switch sides. So, Kanata, can I get you to change? No, sorry. Chase, I'm going to get you to switch with Kanoa, but all of you are going to be serving today. You go, Kanoa. Are we doing what? Now, because there's four of you guys on the court, you can use double lines in for your returns. Okay? You go. Make sure you toss a bit higher. Yeah. Ryder, toss higher. So with your toss, show me how you put your hand out before you're tossing the ball. Yep, that's a bit better. Because before your toss was too far in front of you. So just make sure that your wrist is stable and your elbow is stable, okay? And you're letting go of the ball at about eye level. Yep. Still a little bit too far in front. Yep. That was much better. And did you feel how you had much more control of that ball as well? So you just need to fix that toss. That's it. Well done. All right, 1 more minute, guys. That's better. So because you're aiming for for serve and wide, so you're aiming with your body towards the side. Try to think of aiming a little bit more forward. We're gonna switch in less than 1 minute. Almost. So this time it was your contact point. Yeah. Almost. It's okay. Take your time as much as you like. Unless the toss is perfect, don't go for it. That was perfect. Well done. All right, guys, now let's switch. So this time, Chase, you're going to be the server. No, you guys can stay on this side for now. We're going to swap sides in a second. And now, Kanata, you're going to be the server on this side. Don't forget, guys, to return cross court from both sides. I want to see that racket going across your body. Go again, Chase. So show me your starting position on your serve, Kanata. Yep. All right, can we make a small adjustment? So I want you to, when you're tossing, I want you to get your hand a little bit more this way. Yeah? Okay. And then when you're aiming with your strings, I want you to make sure, imagine as if you're pulling towards that side, making sure that you're follow with that shoulder. Okay? That was a bit better. Go again, Kanata. So don't forget to let your shoulder fall into the target where you're aiming to. Almost. Go one more, Kanata. All right, can everybody pause for a second again and come up to the net? So the other thing that we are learning about today, or practicing a bit more, the thing that you should know by now already, is your recovery and your footwork. So it's very important when we're speaking at chase off the net. The very important part of it is because when you are seeing the pattern, if you don't recover quickly, if you don't do your split steps, there's no chance of you hitting the ball back and you're losing the point instantly. So what I'm not seeing so far is taking a step back if you can see that it's a deep ball. If somebody is doing an aggressive shot and returning the ball really deep into the court to you, what's the best clue for you to see that there's a deep ball coming towards you? Big backswing. Yep. So look at their backswing. If they're swinging back nice and early and you can see the big backswing, it's most likely going to be a deep ball. So you need to take a step back and make sure you're doing your split steps and your footwork. Okay? So we're going to get back into it. But we're going to switch sides now. So you guys get to be on the forehand side when you used to be on the backhand, and the opposite. Okay? So I'm just going to switch both of you on this side. And Kanata with Kanoa, you guys switch sides as well. And let's go this time, Kanata, you are serving again. And Chase, did you guys switch sides? Yeah? Yeah. Need to toss much higher, Chase. Yeah, you need to stabilize your wrist. So make sure that it's nice and stable. And then you're only letting go of your wrist when you're doing your top spin, brushing over the ball. Okay? All right, 2 more minutes, guys. Nice catch. But why not hit it with a racket? Go again, Chase. Here you go, Kanata. Nice. That was a phenomenal return from Kanoa. Go one more, Kanata. That was a better toss, Chase. All right, let's pause everybody for a second. Can I get everybody to come up to the net again? We're going to move to our second activity, chase. So we're going to move into our second activity, which is going to be a second pattern. Now that you've played out the return cross court from the receiver and from the server, what do you reckon could be the second pattern?
Wide and then down the line.
So still serving wide?
But you hit down the line instead.
That's exactly right. So to break that first pattern, we're going to jump into our second one, which is where the server still serves wide. Then the receiver returns it to you cross court. But then next time you're aiming to return the ball down the line. Okay? Which means that you do need to recover nice and early, swing back early, get nice and low, and get ready to change your location on down the line. Okay? So let's keep going with the same pairs. And I'm going to get Kanoa and Ryder to serve first. Only playing out the pattern just like you were before, guys. That was a very sneaky serve. Go again, Kanoa. Ready, position, chase.
Small issue. I can at least serve down the team in the middle on that.
I've seen you serves
Yeah, like
going
a
wide heaps of time.
That was kind of like a fluke.
100% wasn't. You can aim really well, and I've seen you do your serves wide heaps of time. Just pause for a second.
Oh, like that.
Yep. But then next time, just aim with your shoulder a little bit more towards the target, as if you're trying to reach and something is pulling you towards that wide section of your service box. You've done it plenty of times, which I'm sure was not a fluke. That was perfect. Well done. Kanata, make sure to return cross court, and then Ryder is going to return to you down the line. Okay? All right, can I get you guys to pause for a second again? So when I was talking about returning to the receiver down the line, because obviously there's two people on the same side, I don't want you guys to bump into each other. So all I want you to do is I want to see that you recover to the middle of the court at least. So as soon as you return the ball back to the server, I want to see split step right next to the middle of the court to see that you're recovering quickly enough. And then after that, we're going to progress. And I'm going to see your footwork split step into your recovery position, the middle of the court. And then I want to see you get into that ball, but only in our next activity, okay? So for now, we're only practicing those 3 shots. All right, let's get back into it, guys. Right. Your contact point again, yeah? So you just got to make sure that you hit the ball above your head, not flicking it above the net. That's better. Down into the service box, not over the net. Huh?
Can't return it.
And then you can do a bit more of a gentle serve. But don't worry about him for now. Just focus on your serves. Kanoa? All right, last ball, guys. Make it your best one. Good return, Chase. That was one of your best ones. Last one. And then you guys are going to be switching. Was he ready, Kanoa? Was Chase ready for your serve? If he's not ready, we're not serving. Huh? Okay. All right, now we're going to switch. So Chase, you're going to be serving, and Kanata, you're going to be serving on this side. Well done. Good return down the line. Down the line. Just make sure that you're reaching for the ball with your racket, because I noticed it hit your frame a couple of times. So making sure that you're allowing yourself enough space. Split step, split step. Get your balance on the back foot and then reach for the ball with your backhand. It's because they're quite new, so they're going to be bouncing higher. And if the balls are fresh and new and they bounce higher, then what do you do differently?
Then you go back.
Yes. That was a better return.
Oh,
Lucky. What's wrong, Chase?
Every time I'm down to hit a ball,
Hmm.
it comes flying.
Yeah.
Another ball comes going straight in front of me, so I can't hit the ball.
That's okay. Just focus on your ball. Keep the eyes on one ball only.
you got. Oh, you already.
That wasn't now.
And I've got another question for you, Chase. How come you're serving all the way from the middle? Okay, so because you are technically playing singles, the other two guys are not part of your team. Stop. So listen to me. The other two people are not part of your team.
Yeah.
So technically you're playing singles.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm singing.
So just make sure you're not going all the way to the middle and go at least here. Because I also don't want you to bump into Rhoda. Go another one. All right, guys, let's switch sides for the very last serves. So I'm still gonna get, what's the time? 30 minutes. It's been. All right, go and get a quick drink of water, guys, and we'll make the last switch. Huh? Of course you can. But make sure next lesson, if you don't have a drink bottle, there's no lesson for you. No bottle, no lesson.
Is that really a policy now?
Yep, 100%. It is with me.
You said it after you used to do no hat, no lesson. I don't think they're enforcing that anymore.
We still do it, especially in summer.
In the meantime,
Chase, you've got 2 seconds to come back on the court.
no.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get you all to come up to the net. Chase, coming up to the net. Yes, everybody.
Canoa, we have to come up to the net. Canoa.
So the last activity is going to be your rally, your match play. You're only playing out 1 point at a time, but what you're going to be using today in your match plays, I want you to use the same patterns. You are going to be playing out singles, so you're still starting. I want you to aim serve wide, the other person returning cross court, and then I want you to pick the strategy that you want to go with. I want you to hit into the open court, whether it's for you to hit down the line or to hit cross court, then down the line. but I want you to play out the point, try to win the point with the strategies that you just used, okay? But really important, please make sure that you do recover quickly, that you get back to the center of a possible return. Have you guys learned about the triangle? Your center of a possible return is the triangle coming from the person who's returning the ball to you. Yep, and it's the triangle. And the middle of that triangle is where you're supposed to recover to.
And then the other side is where you're supposed to hit to.
Yeah. So let's go. We're going to start with Kanoa and Ryder first.
Can I serve first?
You can serve first, yeah. And then Chase and Kanata, you can grab a quick drink of water if you need to. If not, let's start serve on the forehand side this side. Yes, kind of like champions. And then you boys can jump on here in the shade. And we're only playing at one point at a time, so I want you both to be nice and ready for your switch. So I'm going to get Kanata, you stay on this side, and Chase, you can stay down that side, please. Well done.
I think we should swap serving to the net. Right here.
Okay, so let's swap now. Chase, you're going to be serving. And then Kanata, you're going to be receiving. Or actually, no, not exactly. So we're going to be switching both of the people. So Kanata, you jump on the court. And then we'll switch again. Second serve. So just pause for a second, Chase. You've been doing great with your serving, and I'm really happy to see you progress in the green ball. However, I do need you to toss a little bit higher and then aim in with your strings and your shoulder into the server's box. Okay? All right, let's go. That's better. Well done. Much better. Your point, champion. All right, let's switch again. So let's go back, Kanata. Oh, sorry, Kanoa and Ryder. It's going to be Kanata serving this time, and then it will be you. Because we've got 15 minutes for match play. Well done. Well played, Kanoa. Well played, Ryder. No, there was a couple of times where you did that on purpose.
When he did that long.
You could have taken a step back and reached to hit it on the full.
I'm not really confident with that.
I think it throws you off guard a little bit sometimes, which is okay. It's only natural.
And a lot of out shots, I think. He just volleyed them.
Yeah, so just make sure if you see the ball flying really, really high, take at least a couple of steps back and just stick your racket out. We'll start with that and then just build your confidence up.
Can I take this?
Of course.
Kanoa, it's my turn to serve. Wait, Kanoa, can you be on this side, please?
Now, I really do like how Kanoa and Ryder are using their patterns. So I've seen you guys first time hitting cross court, and then down the line. I was really happy to see that. Kanata and Chase, I want you guys to use the patterns a little bit more. Make sure that you're changing directions and looking for that open space in the court to make the other player uncomfortable and make them run for the ball. And Chase, can I get you to stop? Can you guys just pause for 1 second? Kanata, come over here. Kanoa, you too. Chase, you too. So how about this, guys? If you do score yourself a point using the pattern, either of them, 1 or 2, you get double points. The person who accumulates most of the points today doesn't have to pick up the balls at the next lesson for the whole entire lesson. Okay?
I don't want to do. Can we not do? I hate counting.
What if I count them for you?
Oh, that'll be bad. Then.
You do need to get used to counting your own points, though.
Games I do my police.
All right, just for today, I'll be your umpire. Huh? Did you do a cross-court pattern or cross-court down the line? Was there 3 shots in the rally? More than 3? In one of them, yeah. Then for that one, because your first one, there was only 2 shots. Off the net, Kanata. You're in the middle of the action. Well played. Hit into the open court. Well done.
I mean, I just came with my back.
Well done. That was a great strategy. You hit into that open space. Yeah. But what I was even happier to see is that great return with your backhand. Hit it into the open space and he couldn't even chase it. Well, don't tell me that. Take the compliment and say, yes, Coach Arina, thank you for teaching me that. Yeah. Well done, Ryder. Here you go, Kanata. Isn't that Kanata? Oh, no, your serve, sorry. Yeah. Well done. It's okay. We're still a great rally, guys. Now let's do the last couple of switches. So we still have another 4 minutes.
No, your turn. You're on that side. No, you'll be on that side.
Chase, can I get you to come up here for a second, please? So for both of you guys, the next time you're going to be playing out your point, I want to see you aim with your strings a little bit better. So I want you guys to work on your accuracy because some of your shots I've seen went into the double lines. Yeah.
He won. He served it down the line.
On the tee, okay.
I mean, it was my fault for missing it. So.
That's all right. Okay. Well, let's keep on aiming, trying to serve wide.
Can I?
As long as there's only 1 or 2 serves that are going down the tee, I'm happy. As long as they're going in, then I'm even happier. But still try to aim serving wide so I can see your use of patterns, okay? Because do you guys know the reason why I'm teaching you about serving wide?
It's game strategy.
So what sort of strategy is it? What does it do to another player?
Win.
How?
By
making them run and you don't really want to.
Exactly.
Taking control of the play.
So if I serve wide to you, Chase, is it going to make you pretty uncomfortable if you're all the way out in that corner trying to run for that ball? No? Well, okay. Maybe not you. It's not going to break your spirits,
my
but...
return on the whites is usually pretty hooked and high. So by the time they return it, I'm already back in the middle.
Exactly. So it allows you more time to recover and think about the strategies of where you're going to hit next. Look at that open space, aim for it on return, and it also pushes out the other player all the way out into the corner. So it makes them work really hard and run a lot. Gives them less time to recover. Now let's switch again. So Chase and Kanata, sorry. I want to see you guys use more of those patterns. Huh?
4 minutes.
How much?
We've got 2 minutes left.
playing noon.
And Chase, you are playing, and I have told you multiple times by now that this is really important. Because I'm filming this lesson and I'm going to be showing it to another coach,
Is it a
making sure that I can get another qualification, and I chose you guys specifically because I thought you were going to do great. So far, I'm not quite happy with how disrespecting you're being, asking me if you can go and play. Your serve, Chase. You've got 2 minutes left. I want to see you serve again. Huh? I want to see him serve again, then it will be your serve.
Because you get to experiment. I still have yet to learn. I just use soccer.
You need to make sure that you're getting that racket behind you and then swinging up to reach the ball, okay? Because you're not getting it all the way behind your head. So you're not generating enough power with your serve, okay? Kanata, your serve now, please. Can I get you? Huh? Can you what?
Can I serve after?
We're probably going to be finished after this. If you guys want to, you can pick up the balls quickly. And then,
You can have another round.
yeah. All right, go one more serve, Kanata.
I like to use this knife though.
Yeah.
When someone's close returning close. Because the sharp angle always gets them.
That's a good strategy to have.
Yeah.
Your serves have improved a lot. Your serves have improved a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm really
But
happy
my
to
ground
see
serve,
that.
I can't say much about it. Sometimes it,
All right, guys, get those balls back in the basket, please.
can Kanoa and I have one more rally?
Chase, are we playing by your rules today or is it my lesson?
Yours?
Yep. So why are you asking me that it was a tie? If I'm saying the lesson is finished, it means the lesson is finished.
Oh, yeah.
The lesson is only gone for 45 minutes, so now you guys can go and play whatever it is that you'd like to do.
We have time to do one more rally.
Yes, absolutely. And hold on a second before you guys go off. So happy with seeing the patterns that you guys have been using in the last match playing out the points. Really happy with Kanoa and Ryder. You guys use those patterns absolutely phenomenal. Kanata and Chase, we are going to work a little bit more on your directions and your aim with your strings.